American television star Andy Griffith has died in North Carolina at the age of 86. Mr. Griffith was the star of the 1960s program The Andy Griffith Show, as well as the 1980s legal drama Matlock. He died at his home on Roanoke Island on Tuesday morning, best known for his role as Matlock, but also his depiction of Sheriff Andy Taylor on The Andy Griffith Show.
The Andy Griffith Show, about a sheriff in the fictional town of Mayberry, North Carolina, ran for 8 seasons. It co-starred Don Knotts and a young Ron Howard as Opie. The show continued to run in syndication for many, many years, with Griffith's name and the show's theme music becoming synonymous. Although best known for playing Andy Taylor, Griffith's career as an entertainer began much earlier, in the 1950s, as a comedian and storyteller, performing in clubs all over North Carolina. In 1954, his act landed him a gig on The Ed Sullivan Show, where he later became a regular. TV appearances led to theater, which eventually led to the big screen, where in 1957, Griffith got his first job in film, playing a philosopher in A Face in the Crowd.
I'm not just an entertainer. I'm an influence.
After a handful of films along with his Andy Griffith Show, the actor's influence in show business was undeniable. He went on to star in more than 24 roles in television and film. In 1986, Griffith starred as yet another iconic television character, a case-cracking lawyer in the legal drama Matlock.
I agree with you, Your Honor. She's out of order.
The popular series, which Griffith also produced, ran for 9 seasons, and like The Andy Griffith Show, lived on in syndication.
You don't recognize this man.
After Matlock, Griffith gathered accolades outside of TV and film.
Andy Griffith went on to star in several movies and even had another hit show, Matlock, that ran for nearly a decade. He was still acting at age 79 when his career earned him the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2005 in recognition of a lifetime's achievement for his many roles, as well as a public thanks for presenting America in a way that many will always remember.
Andy Griffith first came to the people's attention with his gift for storytelling and his own life as a mighty fine story by itself. He started out as a high school teacher, and in his amazing career he has gained fame as an actor and received a Grammy Award for his singing. He will always be remembered for The Andy Griffith Show and Matlock. Yet he's also given powerful dramatic performances in such movies as A Face in the Crowd. Looking back on his Mayberry days, Andy explained the timeless appeal of the show. He said it was about love. Barney would set himself up for a fall, and Andy would be there to catch him. The enduring appeal of the show has always depended, and still does, on the simplicity and sweetness and rectitude of the man behind the badge. TV shows come and go, but there's only one Andy Griffith, and we thank him for being such a friendly and beloved presence in our American life.